Have you ever wanted to know how to pray? When there are times in our lives we find ourselves in difficult situations. What should we do? We can pray as Jesus showed us in the Lord's Prayer, Matthew 6 verses 9 to 13. Jesus taught his disciples how to pray. They wanted to know how to connect with God, and Jesus showed them a way that is both respectful and personal. Jesus starts by acknowledging God as our Father in heaven, meaning we can talk to God like a loving parent who cares about us. He then says, "Hallowed be your name," which means we honor God as holy. When we pray, "Your kingdom come, your will be done," we are asking that God's plans, which are good and wise, happen in our world and our lives. "Give us today our daily bread" shows we trust God to provide what we need each day. The prayer also asks God to forgive us as we forgive others and to protect us from temptation and evil. Jesus taught this prayer to show that we can trust God for everything, our needs, forgiveness, and help in doing what's right. It's a simple but powerful way to connect with God. Prayer in Gethsemane, Matthew 26 verse 39. This prayer happened just before Jesus was arrested and taken to be crucified. He was deeply troubled, knowing he was about to suffer, and prayed to God, asking if there was another way to save people from their sins. Jesus says, "My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me." Here, the cup represents the suffering he's about to face. Jesus is expressing how hard it will be but says, "Yet not as I will, but as you will." This means he's choosing to trust God's plan, even though it's difficult. Jesus shows us that it's okay to be honest with God about our fears but still trust his wisdom. Even when something is scary or hard, we can ask for God's help and rely on his plan. Lastly, we can thank the Lord for hearing our prayers. We can be confident that he is always listening. Thank you for your support in liking and subscribing. May God richly bless you and yours.